Dan and Eric here with toolsinaction.com. Today we're going to go over the Milwaukee M18 grinder. It's not any grinder. This is part of their fuel line, which is their brushless motor grinder. But
IntelliLink.
IntelliLink.
No,
yep.
it's not called IntelliLink. It's RedLink.
It's RedLink. Yeah,
Red
exactly.
Link.
I'm going to actually, Dan's really big into metalworking. He loves grinders. He loves anything to do with metal. So I'm going to actually let Dan talk about this and some of the new ways that this grinder is actually better than their previous grinder.
Well, I never used their previous grinder, so I don't know.
No, it's just...
All right, let's keep going. That's funny. I will just bleep that out. Yeah. So Eric tried to put me on the spot there by saying I used the previous grinder, but I never have.
No, but in all honesty, I've used their previous grinder, and compared to this thing is night and day. I mean, I think it's night and day. The other one you can get to bog down real easy. You could get, not that it was bad for an 18 volt, but technology has just changed. This one is that much better. You know, and before we actually even get started and Dan talks about it, well, I'll talk about that part later on, so go ahead.
All right, yeah, basically I use the Metabo. I've been using the Metabo STA18 LTX, I think it's called, or something like that. And, you know, when we went to the Milwaukee Symposium back in June, that's when they showed us these grinders, and basically the intro them, they're like, hey, come over here. They're like, push down as hard as you can. And, you know, when you push down on a tool, you know, what's the word I'm looking for?
They cut out.
Yeah, they cut out.
The old one, you can get cut out.
Right. It'll cut out, or you know, you hear the RPM slow down. But this thing was a beast. I could not get it to slow. I mean, I was pushing as hard, and I'm probably like, you know, 190 pounds. I don't know. What?
Plus 100?
No, are you serious? I probably only weigh 180, if that.
Really? Well, maybe it's the camera adding on more weight. No, I'm just.
No, but you can put a 4.5 or 5-inch disc on here. It comes with 2 separate guards. You know, just the fuel is going to give you that run time. And I mean, if you're metalworking, you know how fast your charge goes down when you're grinding. I mean, it's a crazy, aggressive, you know, procedure that you're doing, and it just sucks up a lot of power. So the cool thing about this is obviously with the RedLink, the 4.0, and the brushless, you're going to get that longer run time. Now, that being said, this is the paddle switch version. Do they have another version? I don't know.
I don't think on the fuel. No, I could be wrong though.
Okay, well the paddle switch is not variable speed or anything like that. It's just you hold it on and it's on. It takes a little bit getting used to the safety switch. And you know, I haven't really got used to it yet, so I'm not a huge fan of it yet. But I am a fan of safety in grinders because these things can go crazy and, you know, whatever. I do also like to see in these tools, which not many tools have yet. I mean, I'm just kind of complaining here, but not complaining towards the fuel. But is a toolless change up here, you know, and you know, the Metabo has it. You spin it, you hit the lock, it sounds like you're breaking it, and then all of a sudden it spins off. I just kind of like that because you know, I never have the tool with the unit usually.
No, I always end up losing that. I always end up grabbing just a wrench.
Right, and then you're trying to get pliers and you can't. But other than that, you know, we got the adjustable guard on here. It's got 2 different guards, a thicker guard for when you're using bigger flat discs or something like that. Yeah, you can
adjust it with just by pushing the button, and you can adjust the angle of it.
Just push the button and you get whatever angle you want. So, you know, that's always good too, because I know, you know, when you're cutting and grinding, you don't know which way the sparks are going to go. So if you just need a quick adjustment, boom, you're going to be able to do it right there.
Yeah.
Real thin design here. And I noticed that it's a lot thinner than any other grinder I've seen on the market. And I kind of like that. I mean, it feels compact almost, but it's got that power, you know, that's just really going to, you know, help you in ergonomics and extended life of your hand, you know. Kind of like the Metabo on here. It has this guard that basically protects any metal shavings from going into the motor and messing up the cooling fans or fins or anything like that. And you just remove it and you can clean it off. It actually came with 2 of them, so I like that. The handle, anti-vibration control right there, and you can put it in either side. Doesn't the other Milwaukee go on the top too? Was that the Milwaukee? What one was that?
I don't remember which one that was. That might have been the Bosch. I think it was the Bosch that you can do in 3 positions.
Yeah, so anti-vibe here. It's got Milwaukee's 5-year warranty, so you know for 5 years this thing's not going to have any problems. Because like when I first looked at it, I looked, oh man, that's kind of, you know, small down there. It could be a weakness of the tool. If you drop it, it could break, anything like that. But after using it, it seems pretty solid. Love the cases that they come with. Can't say enough about the cases. They just look cool, and everything fits right in there perfectly.
Yep.
So what else, Eric? That's about it. I mean, it's just a really good little grind. I mean, if you're in the market, you want longevity, and I don't think anything comes close to the runtime on this. I don't even think you can top it with the 5.0 batteries, 5.3 or whatever they have now.
And I'm usually not a big fan of like upgrading when a company just comes out with a new tool. I'm not usually a big fan. I always kind of say, well, save your money, just wait or something like that. But this one has a huge improvement over their previous model, where it's something if you do upgrade, you are going to notice the difference in terms of runtime, in terms of power. I just think what they did with this new fuel compared to their old model, you know, again, it's a huge jump.
Well, yeah, and fuel itself is just taking over Milwaukee like mad.
Oh, it is, yeah.
I mean, it's the runtime you're getting is just crazy. I mean, you're almost going to accomplish pretty much every job you attempt with this, you know? You have 3 or 4 batteries, you're running all day off this tool.
Yeah.
And it's just got that corded power, you know? I don't know. I can't say enough about it. I just think that, you know, in the metalworking industry, it's an uncomfortable field as it is, just because you're dealing with metal shavings, you're dealing with sparks, you're just dealing with dirt, grime, everything in your face, and a lot of vibrations, a lot of high speed, a lot of cutting, and you just want a tool that's going to be ergonomic, comfortable in your hand, and just get the job done. And I think that you know, you're not going to go wrong with the fuel.
Yeah, no, it's nice. I don't use these a lot for metal, but I'll use them for concrete or something. Like even the small ones, I know you should use a little bit bigger ones.
Well, with like the diamond cup blade or whatever. What is that blade?
Yeah,
Concrete.
it's like a cup disc basically. So if I do a threshold or if some of the concrete's not maxed up, just so I can make it smooth or something like that.
And you use your old one for that?
No, because that one it stops all the time on me, so I don't. So I use a corded one on that. You know,
Wow.
I've done a little bit with this on that. I haven't done enough. But you can definitely feel the difference in terms of that aspect of it. So
yeah, I think, you know, Milwaukee's just innovative, you know. And the great thing about Milwaukee is that this comes in 3 versions: a bare, a 1 battery, and a 2 battery.
Yeah.
So this is the 2780-21. The bare would be the 20, and the 2 battery would be the 22. And that's a great thing too, because, you know, sometimes like you might have 100 Milwaukee tools and 100 batteries. You don't need any more batteries. You don't need the extra cost. Oh, great, another battery. I've already got more than I need. So Milwaukee lets you choose which ones you need to stay within your price range. And I kind of think that's huge. And I like how they do it so it's easy, you know, with the model numbers.
Oh, yeah, I do too. I mean, because in that way too, like if you're buying something online, not every, you know, like Amazon, whoever's selling the tool, sometimes the picture may be wrong as opposed to the model number. You can see, okay, here's the model number. It's plain, simple, easy. Okay, 21, this is coming with 1 battery.
Right.
So
exactly, and that's the 21 with the ROM battery. So 2780-21 paddle switch, doesn't lock on. You have to just hold it on. Non-variable speed, but what grinders are variable speed?
This one locks on.
No, it doesn't.
I thought it did.
It says right on the box.
Oh yeah.
No lock.
No, maybe it's the other one thing. Okay.
No lock.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people like them to stay on, but I think that can be a very safety issue. That thing gets away from you and it's on.
If you're running down the street.
Grinders are powerful. Grinders are powerful. I mean, they got to have like as much torque as they got probably more torque than metal cutting saws, I would think. Circulars.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. I would have to. Yeah, I guess you'd be right.
Yeah, if we were like a really good tool channel, we would take all this apart down to our dungeon and put it on electronics and test the exact specifications.
Yeah.
But.
Well, we can't go in the dungeon with all the dead bodies down there.
Yeah.
We can't do it.
But we can go down and cut the bones off with this.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's check it out.